Hi and welcome back. Let's talk about exponents. As usual, we have rules for dealing with exponents. We have a table of rules on the left, which we're going to leave there, and on the right-hand side, we're going to go through each rule individually. First, we have the product rule, and that says that for any base, in this case a to the x times a to the y is equal to a to the x plus y. Let's talk about this in a practical way so we understand why exactly. If you look at the right here, we have 2 to the 2, or 2 squared, times 2 to the power of 5. According to the product rule, that should be equal to 2 to the 2 plus 5, or 2 to the 7th, which, in case you're curious, is equal to 128. At first, it may not seem intuitive, but let's write it this way. Below, we have 2 squared, or 2 times 2, and then we're multiplying that by 2 to the 5th. So if we add the multiplication symbol, now if we observe the order of operations and solve this problem, for the left-hand side of parentheses, we have 2 times 2 is equal to 4. On the right-hand side within the parentheses, we have 2 multiplied by itself 5 times, which is equal to 32. So finally, 4 times 32 is equal to 128, so we get the answer that we saw before. Let's take a look at another problem, and we'll talk more about terms raised to the power of 0. But for now, let me just say that any term raised to the power of 0 is 1. So here we have 4 raised to the power of 0 times 4 to the 1. So by the product rule, we know that this should equal 4 to the 0 plus 1, or 4 to the 1, which is equal to 4. Again, let's take a look at another example. We have 3 squared times 3 squared, which by the product rule should equal 3 to the 2 plus 2, or 3 to the 4th. Now you don't always have to expand these out when you're working problems, but if you ever feel uncomfortable or unsure, it's a good way to make things intuitive and increase your confidence. In this case, we have 3 squared is equal to 9, times 3 squared, which is also equal to 9. So we end up with 9 times 9, which we know is equal to 81.